Hola, buenos dias, hello, good morning. This is Andrew Weston in the Matrix right now, following up on so many different segments through sequences, and these sequences are high rising through its box surface. So everything through its connection is everything through its shapes, numbers, and letters. So the electronic interference is high rising on so many different levels of electronic interference through the energy of its systematical systems and body and ego systems. So I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers. You guys are amazing. We're coming up with so much force right now, and its connection wires. Our transformation and our manifestations are coming more clear now through our body structures and ego structures and everything through the mind and brain frequencies. So I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you and welcome to my channel as I give you information of what's going on in the matrix grid system, the energy core through the energetic and the circuitry systems, because I'm changing activation codes every single day as I'm line formatting everything through its vibration of its harmonic systems. So I hope everybody's doing well. And again, welcome to my YouTube channel. So basically, I've had my coffee. I did a little workout. I wanted to get on earlier. I set my time schedule for 10, but I wanted to get on earlier because it's so much information. And I just want to give you updates of what's going on right now through the matrix. I'm sign-winding divisional levels through subdividing, and everything through its line formation, through its mass, and everything through its calculation, everything through its calibration, and how we take formulations of shapes. Okay, so basically, it's called a crater shape. Okay, it's a matrix creator solar surface, and basically, what you do, it's much easier if I tell you, because if I tell you first, then you get a better understanding. If I show you the diagram that I've done, it's going to be more complicated, right? But I'll help you along the way and understand, so you understand and I understand everything that's going on through its information. Okay, so it's very important you understand what's going on through the magnetic force systems, everything through its connection, and how everything goes through foil sealments. Foil sealments are basically, it's like, structures of a building. You use brick and cement to put it together to line formate to its structure of a wall, right? A graphing center of a wall, or anything within its center, because everything has its circulation as rotation, and then it sign winds its divisional levels through a higher sequence of a higher force, right? But everything through the galactic system, the matrix, high rises on lights and communication of electricity and magnetic force. So we use our hands through the telekinesis of the mind breaking frequencies to move objects, because we've got into shapes, we got into activation, we got into vibration, and we got into movements. Okay, so this diagram is going to show you basically what's going on with its point centers and its dimensional sets, and how everything is activated through its colorations. Okay, it's very important that you understand what's going on through the changing of its waving patterns. Now, my diagram and my illustrations from yesterday of its video content showed you what's going on through the matrix as it's going through its activation. Okay, where it's going up and down through frequency levels of vibration of its emotional signals. Well, this is complicated. Okay, this is basically taking a crater of a shape, okay, an object of a shape from the multiverse, connect it from an energy systematical system of particles of energies, create it through its surface of its atoms, okay, center line everything through its vibration of its harmonic system, create it through its coloration of its matrix, line divide it through its activation of its codes. Remember, I was telling you how you activate its codes, because of plasmazine force system through the cross-reference of its systems. Well, basically, I put colorations on colorations and line divide it through the angular, triangular, okay? So not only it connects through a box surface, you actually see the box, okay? And you also see what we call an AV symbol. An AV symbol is basically taking the box formation of a AV signal and putting it into another allocation to a location of a dimensional set. And we use that as a communication signal, okay? So now it's ground formated through its gravity centers. And the gravity centers is what holds up its crater of its solar surface through the box formation, okay? And its continuous force of the V symbol. It's powerful stuff that's going on right now. So I'm going to show you. Hey, Eric, how's it going? Yeah, we're just getting into more magnesium polarized magnetic force systems, how you can take triangular angulars and use it through foils and sealants. Because basically, like I said, when you guys build structures through human DNA structures, you use brick and cement, right? For sealant, okay, to build structures of buildings. Well, we use full Siemens, but they're connected through particles of energies. Okay, as full collaboration. Okay, and that energy surface is connection through its magnetic force systems. And that's how everything connects magnetically. Okay, so basically this is what it is. Okay, that's exactly what it is. Okay, everything I told you. Now, remember I told you how this is a crater solar surface. Okay, everything's connected through. This is a 20-point system of the D, which is dimensions. So 20-point dimensional sets, all right? Now, through that comes a box formation through the triangular base. So it's very important to understand what's going through the magnesium magnetic force systems and how you use the foil segments, and they come together magnetically and they form shapes like this, which becomes a crater. Okay, and in that crater comes its center of its point center through the AV signal. Okay, the letter V. See, that's how we get shapes into structures of box surfaces to a V structure. Okay, so that's how you get. So I formulated all three in one cycle through the box surface, through the crater surface of its angular and triangular base, through the 20D of its dimensional sets and point centers. So basically, once you have this full collaboration of its cycles, then you use the mind telepathy of the telekinesis of the matrix self, okay? And basically what you do is you sidewind its divisional levels to a higher dimension of its frequencies. And see, this here is this. So it's going to a higher dimension, and it's into another point center of a dimensional realm, which becomes a communication signal. Okay? But that's how its gravitation goes through its pull and its gravity centers. So pretty powerful stuff. But I'm just showing you how powerful it is, how you can take triangular shapes, turn them into structures of boxes, because this is how it's created through the virtual reality of its segments, of point centers, of its dimensional sets. Okay, and you create a box, right? Plus you also create a V, which is a letter. So it created a box surface through an AV symbol, and I took that box surface to another dimension of a higher force through its vibration through the harmonic system. And now it becomes a communication radio signal. So that's exactly what it is. Pretty amazing, eh? And I think it's too is because, well, like I said, everything through its geometrics is geometry, right? And it's a geometry box shape. So you take that box shape, you use its magnesium force systems, and you take the energetic systems through the body and ego systems, through the mind telepathy of the brain waving systems, and you activate those colorations through the matrix. And that's how it formulates into colorations like this, okay? Because this is the outer surface and this is the inner surface of its triangular angular base. So they're lining and subdividing of the triangulars. So every time it goes through an activation of its codes, it's changing its emotional signals through a higher vibration. So it goes into blue, then it goes into green, okay? But it subdivides and everything through its coloration, and this is how it becomes orange, because you're creating a different surface of a box surface, okay, which becomes a geometry set into an AV signal. That's what it is. That's how everything is connected through magnetic magnesium force systems of shapes and letters and structures of boxes. So it's very complicated. That's what it is. It's powerful, powerful stuff. So, how's Eric doing? You doing all right? Are you working on your chakra formations and your foundations, everything that's going on through its connection wires? Burned out? Yeah, that's okay. I can balance your centers and bring you back to more of its equilibrium if you want me to do that. I'll just change your brain waving frequencies. You're high rising through your circuit G levels right now. They're a bit too high. So I'm going to bring down your vibration to its balance, focus on its anomalies, change the particles of its energies, and balance everything through your chakra formation. So you should feel a bit more balanced now. Okay, so basically, you know, when I was in school, it's fascinating stuff because you pick up a lot of things. When I was in school, I took science. I think I told you that too in my last video, but I want to go deeper into why I got into science. It's very important to understand everything through its circuitry levels has its connection, right? But I was fascinated with particles of energy. I was fascinated with space and stars and connection wires, everything through communication, okay? So once you get communication, you communicate with shapes, numbers, and letters, and that's how you formulate its crater solar surface. And that's how it becomes its dimensional sets through its point centers of its angular, triangular, line, and subdividing lines of its formations, okay? And that's how it becomes, its dimension of a higher force through a light force. So everything's connected through electricity and electronics, right? Especially your body. Your body's connected through its solar surface, and it's connected through its atmospheres and its communication levels through everything, its connections of its atmospheres, its solar surface, its galactic surface, and the matrix surface of its energy, magnetic force systems of all circuitry levels. So back to when I was in school, I took science because I love it. I love planet systems, and I love everything about its colorations, how everything was put together, how everything was built. Just like you take cement and you take brick, you put it together and you formulate a structure into a DNA structure of a building. Okay. Same thing with space, how planets are made, right? You have to understand everything through its shapes and how everything calculates through its modification, how it becomes mass to its calibration, right? So basically, I'm going to draw, I took woodshop when I was in science, and it all has to do with physics and understand the mass of weight conception and everything through its distribution of everything that's going on through its volumes and its weights. So it was a balancing counter, weight encounter. And basically, it was showing you exactly through your balancing centers, your gravity center. And it just showed you how many times you can distribute different weights through your balance. Because once it goes off balance, it's too much weight, right? So you have to balance it out. So basically, I made this in woodshop. It's pretty fascinating. I'll just do an illustration diagram here. But basically, this is what it is. Okay? And it's pretty fascinating stuff because once you understand, the physics of it, you understand how everything works through its point center. Everything is center, okay? It has to. That's where the gravitation pull comes in. It's very important that everybody understands that, okay? So its sine divides on two divisional levels, okay, through the back surface, okay? And it has continuous force through the front center, okay? So it's a balancing encounter, weight encounter. And basically what you do is that you hold it on the tip of your finger. It's a piece of wood, right? It's got a line divide division, a slit, and it's a piece of wood. It's got a block, right? It also blocks doors too, puts it in the groove and it holds the door open, keeps it open, right? So basically you put a belt over it and you weight the distributor, okay? Put it on the tip of your finger, you find it counterbalances, okay? So that's where you find the weight mass of its distribution, of what's going through its volumes, okay? Because everything is centered, right? So basically, what it is you put a belt on this slit point, okay? And it goes down like this, something like this. But it's a belt, I don't know if you've seen one before. But if you understand physics, you understand everything through its balance, because everything is its balance, right? So, okay, so it's kind of like this. This is a belt. And it's overlapping, okay? This piece of wood. Okay. So sine and line divisional levels, okay? And once you put it on there, it's the weight. It counterbalances your weight distribution, Okay. So it kind of looks like this. It's pretty fascinating stuff. But this is like, you know, a buckle belt. Okay. But it you know, it's pretty fascinating stuff when you see it. You know, and then you got the holes of the belt and all that. But it's something like this. Okay. All right. So you place the belt onto the divisional line of its slit, right? And it counterbalances, okay, its equilibrium from its front force, the middle force, and the back force. Okay. This is the belt, and you balance it on the tip of your finger at this end, right? This is your finger. It's the finger point. Finger point. Okay, so you get a better idea of what I'm talking about when it comes to physics. So that's the finger point. Okay, so you bounce it on your finger, okay, at the very tip. And that's how you distribute weight and find out your balance. But that's what it is. That's what it looks like. And that's a block of wood, right? So that's what I made in woodshop when I was a kid. Because I was fascinated about understanding mass and you know, everything through its calculation, its modifications, its line formations, its subdividing. And once you get extremely informed about what's going on through the systems, you understand how everything is lined through its magnetic force of its energy electrical systems. Hey, Light Being, how you doing? But this is, I want to show you this one more time. That's exactly what it is. You put the belt on in the slit right here, okay, and it balances, it counterbalances. Okay, that's what it is. Everything through the center. Now, for it to stay, okay, is understanding volumes of gravity. Okay, so that's what it's doing. It's using gravity center, and it's using energy signatures through your body and ecosystems of the galactic higher self or the matrix. Okay, so it's formulating, okay, its gravity through its center. Okay. So point center of this block formation, which is a piece of wood, right? That's what it is, okay? Gravity center, okay? Through the tip of the finger of the energy cycles, through the systematical system of body and ecosystems, and the full calculation of its modification and its mass will distribute its weight through its volumes, okay? Of its energy, of its signatures, through the finger of its point centers. Okay, so it's a weight counterbalancer. That's what it is. It's pretty fascinating stuff, you know, and everything through the center, okay, right, is its gravitation of its pull. And that's how it counterbalances from this end to this end to the middle. So anyway, just wanted to get that across to everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, but Eric, you should be feeling a lot better right now. By just subdividing your divisional levels through your brain frequencies and change all your circuitry levels. You're a high continuance right now through high stress. So I just bring back down your balance through your focus. So you have more focus, more balance through the body and ecosystems. Okay. So how's Light Being? Are you guys encountering weight measures with your body and ecosystems? Which means like, are you balancing your soul's recognition through your chakra formation? That's what it is. Because everything is line balanced, right? Everything is connection. Okay? It's very important to understand that. And once you understand this, you'll understand how everything is created through this. Okay? It's complicated, but this is what goes on, right? And I give you information every single day It's very important you understand what's going on through its system, especially when you're in the matrix, because you're changing activation codes, you're changing shapes, you're changing lines, you're subdividing. You're changing frequencies of vibration through the harmonic systems, allocating location through communication of radio signals, right? So once you understand that, you get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to go a little bit deeper on how you go through a box shape, okay, through a geometric shape of a letter, which is the AB symbol. Okay, and we take that AB symbol too, through its activation of its plasmasium force systems, okay? Anything within its center, you can activate, and it becomes a dimension of a set of a point center, okay? And that becomes a realm of its definitive source, of its solar source, of its connection source, and everything through its energy cycles of electronic interference becomes a wormhole, okay? A dimension, a higher force, a connection through one to another. I showed you that before too. I'm pretty sure I did videos on that. But it's extremely important to know these things, because once you're in the matrix, it changes everything through its activations of its codes. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. But like I said, Eric, you should be feeling a little bit better now. So that information I gave you, it's just more of a listening skill, and try to understand the systems of its activation through your body and ecosystems, because everything is through its controlling mechanisms. And once you know how to control your hand formations, once you know how to communicate with your audio signals, once you know how to use your perception through its dimensional sets of distances, and once you understand how to use the voicing grids for communication through pyramids and radioactive systems of radiation, gamma rays, communication waves and signals, of electronic interference, of cloud formations, how to south wind, north wind, east wind, and west wind, of its shape-shifting winds, because everything formulates through vibration, right? So we have to get really connected with the body and the ecosystems and its connection energy waving patterns through the mind and brain frequencies. And that's how we get our controlling mechanisms, through the body of its balance, through the measuring of its weight, right? It's very important to understand, because everybody understands, their body systems and their weight capacitors and everything's formulation through its regulators, right? We talked about that too. That's focused winds and oxygen levels through its acceleration of its speed and its force. So, like I said, it's understanding the circuitry systems. Once you understand that, everything falls into place through its activation of its codes and frequencies, through the harmonic systems. So, but, it's powerful stuff, really is, once you know how to connect with its energy cycles and its energy systems. Because everything will formulate through its DNA structures of its box surface into a dimension of its sets through a point center. Okay? So, but, I think that's good. I had to get that information out. It's very important that I gave you back that information. But I'll keep you updated and posted what's going on through the galactic system, the energy core of its matrix and its grid systems. I'll give you back what's going on through its activations. I'm going through so many different illuminations of lights and crystals. Okay, well, I'm in the crystal grid system right now. And what that means is this higher illumination of brain frequencies. So the brain frequency system is going to change through its matrix and its grid systems, through its activation of its code systems. So it's reverberating its solar generator of its magnetic highway. And that magnetic highway is changing its northwest, south, and east winds. Okay? So that's how, things change through its reaction of its vibration, through its climates, through its natures, through its space, through its galactic system, okay, and the matrix. So, well, I'm glad things are clearing up for you, Eric. You're going through a lot, so I just brought back your balance through its vibration. But once you get in the crystal grid system, your diamond core, okay, is now energetic, and you're going through a higher force of its antimantium, okay, because everybody starts off the arrhythmic body, okay. Now, once you understand that, you get into the silicone, okay, and then you get into the crystallize. So once you get into the crystallize, you formulate into the antimantium, okay, because there's so many elements, okay, in space continuum that you can formulate through its body systems. And once you understand how to activate its shapes through its pixelization, everything formulates through its coloration of its matrix and its communication of its harmonics and its radio signals. Now, it's getting a little bit more complicated. It gets more complicated every day because I'm high rising on divisional levels of light force. Okay? That's why it's very important that you understand your energy now, because we're mastering shapes, numbers, and letters through all communication waves of the planet's intelligent solar systems, of its vibrations. So, like I said, when you're in the crystal grid system, it's understanding its new activation through its illumination. Okay? So it's acting through its reaction, and everything through its matrix is upwinding its cycles and changing all shapes of vibrations. Okay? So it's becoming a new energetic system through the mind graphing medical of its brain waving computer analytical system. Okay? That's what's happening right now through its upgrades, because the body system gets upgrades, so does the matrix. And that formulates around its crystal grids. Okay? And everything through its humanity of its vibration. Okay? So that's what's happening right now. And it's extremely powerful. And, once you meditate and you go beyond its systems, everything connects through its formulations. So, yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. The more you understand yourself, the more you understand your system, the more you understand its atmosphere and its community of its humanity. Okay? That's how you get counter and balance, right? With everything. And I mean everything through your body systems, your ecosystems, your brainwaving systems, your perception, how you see yourself every single day. It's very important. Yes, like I said, everybody has bad days and good days, right? But you have to encounter it as a balance and try to master everything through its brains and its minds, because those open frequencies are going to be going every single day. And every time you use your intellect through its energy systems of its energy cycles, through its systematical systems of the brain waving analytical mind computer systems, you're connecting so fast. Okay. See, the thing is, the brain, okay, it's not a brain. Okay. It's more of a computer. Now, once you awake, you understand how to use that computer. And that computer is the matrix. So it's an analytical mindset, okay, with brain waving frequencies of circuitry levels. Okay. Understanding your energy, understanding the information is circulation through its space and its atmospheres, through the traveling mechanisms of its perceptions, dimensional and its point centers. Okay. Everything is calculated through the mind and the brain frequencies. And that's how you connect through its encounter of its imbalance, of its weights and its measures. Okay? So it's an interesting question, Eric, because I was going through the same thing when I was younger. I was trying, a friend of mine came up to me and he said, why do you have the weight on your shoulders? You're holding this big chip on your shoulders. You can see it in the reactions of people's faces, right? You don't want to reflect on that. You want to see yourself 5 years from now and look great, feel amazing, Feel upright, feel focused, and more power, more energetic, more happy, more content with yourself. Divide everything through your sanctions through its connection of its energy, of its systematical soul. Okay? Because the soul is in recognition to everything through its balance. Okay? That's a little bit more of the yin and the yang. But once you understand the yin and the yang, like I said, you understand everything through its cycles, and it goes on its continuous force. Okay? That's why it's very important to balance your life and to understand everything through its life and its connection. Because you connect in so many ways of communication, of its humanity, and anything around you that you resonate with. Because those communication, I call them airwaving patterns. Airwaving patterns is connection to radio signals of volumes of electricity. Okay? So it's understanding everything through its patterns and everything through its connection and everything through its coloration of the matrix. Okay? So once you understand your perception, you understand your vibration through its energy fields. So that's another thing that's important too. But yes, everything around you changes, plus yourself. If you don't see yourself changing, then you're going to ask yourself, why? How come I'm not changing? What can I do to better myself? How do I get out of this situation? Because the mind and the brain is a puzzle. Okay? We go through these things every day. It's called learning experience. Okay? In the galactic force, in the matrix, it's all about understanding how the mind and the brain works. Okay? Through calculation, modifications. And everything volumes around mass. Distance to and from, right? You guys don't have to worry about that. But what I'm saying is trying to understand the distance to and from your life. How far do you want to go? It's non-existent. It doesn't stop. It keeps going, right? The only person that can stop your lifespan is you. You have to allow yourself to see yourself, to be yourself, to move forward, to see yourself going forward. Now, that's a little bit more to the Connect Energy Waving Matrix Universal Heart. But everything I give to you is from the Connection Energy Waving Heart. Okay? And that's how you get the truth. Because the energetic waving heart is given everything through its source. And that's how it becomes its power force through its life force. Okay? So just try to figure things out. It's not that difficult. It's understanding how the mind and the brain works and how you go beyond its system. Okay? The basic understanding, writing, and printing. You have to change your waving patterns every time. Okay? Sometimes you get an assignment or you get a document you have to fill out. Sometimes you have to print it. You have to change that waving pattern to print, right? And if you're going to write, you have to change it again. Okay? That's the understanding of what's happening within that moment. Okay? If you're writing, okay, and you're thinking of something, you're going to be misconstrued. You're going to be confused. The brain system is going to, change its wires and its circuitry levels. It's going to go north wind or south wind. It's going to down phrase. It's going to up phrase. It's going to circle phrase, whatever. But what I'm saying is very important is that every time you communicate through the brain system of its mind and frame system, you'll get counterbalance. Okay? It's understanding how to keep your vibration at balance every single day. That's what we need to do. Once you get that, then you can use your controlling mechanisms. And when you use those controlling mechanisms, everything through the balance will balance out through your lifespan. But like I said, it's very important to understand your cycle divisions. Everything is through cycles, through circulation. So just understand yourself. Try to figure out who you are, where you're going, and what's next. Okay? Write down questions. That's what I used to do. You know? It's very important to just try to study yourself. It's like focusing on yourself. If you're going to focus on an object and you want it to go into a dimension, you know it's going to take time. You don't focus on something and take your eyes away, okay? Because you're losing communication of vibration, okay? And once you connect to that object or any shape or whatever, okay, you have to stay in that vision to see it, to actually go beyond it, to actually see the communication of its matrix and its coloration, and how you can activate it and move it through the mind and the brain frequencies, through the telekinesis. So that's what I mean by focus. Put focus into your life. Yeah, the issues was expecting or waiting for a change. And if it doesn't, I have to tend to abandon personal change. You have to change everything through your system. And that's how it's an upgrading system. Everything through its uplinks and downloads. Okay. Once you understand your body frequencies and its connection wires of its energy systems through the ego systems, then you can use your charging mechanisms. Charging mechanisms like a battery upgrade. A battery upgrade is connected through the body capacitor. Okay, it's a solar energetic machine. Okay, like I said, once you understand your body and DNA structure, you pretty much talk like that, right? But it's just totally understanding yourself, and that self turns into its personal change. But try to master everything through yourself. Okay, take one day at a time. Everybody says that. Focus on the now. Don't focus on tomorrow. Why are you focusing on tomorrow if you're not doing it? That doesn't make any sense. People have activity books, right? They jot down information. That's okay, because sometimes they miss the information, or they have their mind isn't adapted quick enough. So they write it down. They have to jot it down so they can get that information for the next, oh yeah, I got that appointment. Okay, great. So they got everything lined up. If you're in a business associated event, you know you're going to be line formatting everything through its solar text every single day, 7 days a week, because you're very busy. So it depends on your brainwaving system and how you calculate everything through the mind system. Okay? So it's very important to know that what you have every day, okay, is important to you through its balance. If it's not important to you through its balance, then everything goes haywire through its circuitry systems. Okay? And then you got to start over. So it's just getting balance, not just with yourself, but getting balance with its atmosphere, with its humanity, with its nature. You know? See things in a different way. Look at things in a different way. Focus things in a different way. And everything becomes more clear to you of what's going on through its balance, of its communication. Because communication is balanced to everything through its vibration. And once you get its vibration, then you get the harmonic systems. And that's where you become extremely powerful. Terrace, how you doing? Thank you for the information. I learned a lot over the last year. I can feel everything you say, but struggling to keep up with the mind. The mind adapters is everything through its mind scepters. Everything through its circuitry system is magnetic, and it has a microchip, okay? Once you understand its circuitry systems, you understand how everything is located through its divisional lines and how everything energizes through its systems, of its connection wires, of its graphing, through its computer systems. So, you know, it's very important to know these things, you know? Yeah, I see that you're struggling. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's great to see new viewers. It's very important that everybody's going through this communication of love and the unconditional love. I like to be extremely informative with my information through the graphing of everything through its mind and brain frequencies of illustrations and drawings. So it's very important that everybody gets the connection energy waving patterns of my communication of its electronic universal sacred heart. Okay. Another thing too is that every time you say heart, try to add something to it. That upgrades its energy cycle through its body and ego systems. Say the unconditional love. 10 times, you're going to see reverberation of energy go into you. And it's going to high rise everything through, its factors. Okay. And those factors are going to become, its centers, and the center becomes its balance, right? So it's understanding your energetic waving patterns through its energy cycles, through its circuitry systems of the body and ecosystems. Okay. But this is so important. It's everything to its answer. You just got to find its balance every day. Okay. So, but again, I'm glad I could help you out. Okay, so like you said, you're having trouble to keep up with the mind. So the mind and the brain have to balance out. They have to come like this, okay? All right, and once they have balance, they have connection on both sides of vibrations through the harmonic systems, okay? And that's how it becomes solar generator, through its cycles, through its circles, okay? So trying to struggle, okay, is a negative, okay? But struggling. Take everything out of its negative through its words and try to formulate the mind and brain frequencies through the positives, instead of saying it's very hard to do because there is positive, negative in everybody. Okay. Hey, Ash, how you doing? You missed a lot. You're right. You really have missed a lot. So whatever you missed, you can watch back. But like I said, Terrace, you can just, with the struggling image, take all that negative image out and put positive. Okay. So I'm going to reiterate everything that you said. Okay. But a formulation of a positive. Okay. Thank you for the incredible information. I have learned so much over the last year. I feel so reverberated and upgraded. My mind system and my brainwaving system is so energetically alive through its systems. Now, I changed it a little bit, but my energy has gone up so high and my communication levels, right, are full of so much love. Its condensers are overloading its system. And that's what I mean by understanding its energy of its information through its intelligence. Okay? Yeah, no, it's basic A, B, and C, Terrace. A, B, and C, okay? Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Meanings of words raised by frequency levels of vibrations through their harmonic systems. And that's how you high rise through its energetic systems. Okay? Because those energy cycles through the energy fields are going to be on its continuous force on an everyday basis. So it's very important that you put positive words. I just transferred all your words, a little bit different, but I showed you how you can use your full collaboration through positive feeds. Okay? So it's very important, no matter what you're going through your life, try to balance it out through your words of meanings, because the words are the most powerful thing through space continuum and the matrix. Okay? Because not only it affects you with the words, but it also affects others because they see you, your own reflection. But you want people to look at you and say, what's your problem? What's going on? Why are you so sad? Why do you look sad? I am sad now. That is going to show on your face. Okay? And everything around you through its negative source is going to collect everything through its activity source. And those activity sources are going to create dark. And everything through its atmospheres is going to go through its connection wires, through its community of its atmospheres, and everything through its humanity. Okay? So remember, if you walk in a building, okay, and you walk into a mall, and you're energetically vibed through a dark vibration, it's connecting through everybody. Okay? If you're awake and you understand your energy cycles through your energy fields, you can actually affect a lot of people through your energy fields because you understand your systems. But if you don't understand your systems, you're going to override that dark vibration, and everybody through its dark source is going to connect through a dark vibe. Okay? So it's very important that you use your connection energy waving words as focused through positive feeds. And that's how you calculate through its modifications of its balance, through its mass, of its volumes, and everything through its circuitry levels. Okay? I know I'm talking through a galactic DNA, through a matrix DNA, but what I'm saying is it's very important to understand the structures of yourself, and everything that formulates around it's positive. Okay? Because everything in life has its positive and negative, but you want to live on the positive, not the negative. Okay? It's extremely hard to take negative out, especially with your words. So like I said, I change your transformation words into positive thoughts. It uprises your energetic system and your vibrations. Okay? So it's extremely life-changing, yeah. It's all has to do with psychological of yourself. Okay? Because there's the physical, mental, and psychological. You have to have the 3-point centers to understand everything through the human body of its DNA structure. And that's how you get information through the soul, because everything is love. Okay? Now, when you're representing yourself as love, everybody around you is going to represent themselves as love. And it's the highest vibration that you can consume in your body system. Okay? Understanding everything through its communication of life force is understanding everything through its communication of its heart source, which becomes its connected energy waving, universal sacred connection of all waving patterns of its heart. Okay? So work on that. Okay? I changed your divisional levels. I upgraded your systems, and I gave you an upgrade of your heart. Okay? I just had to change your framing system because you're on the negative side, right? But you don't have dark in you. Okay? You don't have dark. All I see is that there's a negative source. So that's little vibration. It's going like this, right? It's flickering. That's what it is. Okay? Okay? So basically, you have to change that through its circulation of its rotation. Understand the circuitry levels that's coming from this galaxy systems. Okay? Change the particles of energies, because everything's magnesium polarized system. Okay? Through the magnetic force systems. Okay? Because everything is a battery system. Because everything connects through positive and negative. But it's understanding to keep yourself on the positive side and not the negative side on an everyday event. So, but it's exactly what it is. Yes, you are the creators of your own light. That's exactly what it is. Through words and positive meanings, everything through the mind and the brain. Okay? But the first thing every day people have to realize, it's very important to understand, when you wake up, your eyes open, right? And then you connect with the mind and the brain. Okay? It's how you delegate yourself through its rhythm and how you use your focus through its balance. Okay? And how you use your flowing mechanisms through the body and ecosystems. That's how you get on with your day. Okay? Everything has to flow on its continuous force. Okay? That's very important. So, but I give out some great information. This is great. This is connecting a lot more deeper now. Some days more deeper than others, right? But anyway, Ash, how you doing? How's it going with your meditations? Are you formulating it a lot better? Are you seeing a lot more dimensions through shapes? Are you seeing more activations? Are you seeing other colorations? Are you seeing the countryside, a division of the mountains? Are you seeing the galactic sun, colorations of other moon surfaces? Are you seeing other atmospheres, electronic interference, connection energy, and waving pattern? This is what I'm talking about. And this is getting connected with everything. Once you're connected with everything, you're energetically inclined for information. And that information is extremely real through its energy fields of its vibration, because vibration is intelligence. I feel those tick when every bad habit that I have, yet it's so hard to change it. Good meditating yesterday, last night. Yes, mountains, rocks, colors, and patterns. I understand your mind brain system, Ash. I know exactly what you're thinking. Powerful stuff. It's really getting connected through the third eye. So It's opening other channels to have waving systems too, which is great. Hey, E, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, so change those bad habits into good habits, right? So this is what I mean by changing your word frequencies, okay? Through understanding what a frequency is, what an activation code is, because your body system is an activation code. You're trying to live a daily life and changing everything through its activeness, okay? Through depression, through frustration, through anger, or any other symptom. But it's very important to understand to get your balance every single day through your words, okay? So instead of saying, I felt those tick with every bad habits, I say, well, I'm improving with my bad habits and I'm still learning, but I'm about to change. See, that has changed. That's progress. That's moving forward. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, is changing your waving patterns of its texts. That's what you need to do. Okay. And everything around you will change through the mind and the brain frequencies. If you change yourself, everything around you will change. You will see a big, big, huge direction. And it'll be surprising to you because you'll say, wow, this is amazing. Everything around me has changed so energetically through everything, through its energy. Okay. And its vibration. And that's how you counterbalance. Through all formations of focus, awareness, its continuous force of its life force, and everything through its consciousness. Okay? So, but like I said, everything is going to formulate easier. Everything has to get easier, right? If everything gets harder, then you got to work on it. Why is it getting harder? What am I doing wrong? Questions, 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 questions. The less questions you ask yourself, the more you move forward, right? It's the hardest thing. It really is, because we do live in a positive, negative every single day. It's just understanding how to use your phrasing of your words and how to bring yourself forward with those words. That will keep you balanced every day. So work on that. And it measures everything through your life. So, but these things are very important, especially to the body and ego system. So, it's almost been an hour. A couple of more questions. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's very powerful. Yeah. Once you can connect with your power centers and your power force through your life force, everything is balancing. It's understanding how to balance your life every single day through its texts, through its talking, through its information, through its communication, through conversation, through its community, through its humanity. That's exactly what it is. Okay? So, but, I hope everybody's doing well. Questions or comments are great. It's good that you guys are learning a lot more what's going on through the mind and the brain. It's very important. So, dear Lonnie K, hey, how's it going? Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's very great to see new people. Whatever you miss, you can watch back. Lonnie K. Sarah, how you doing? Yeah. So it's very important whenever you catch my live shows, it's great. But the information that you miss, you can watch back, like I said, again and again and again. Because every information I give you is something that you need to go bring yourself forward, right? And that's what's great about my live videos. It's because it's always something different, but it's always in a review, okay? So you guys don't get too confused or too complex or too complicated. right? What's happening with its systems of its matrix and its energy systems. So, but these are extremely powerful communication talks, and it all has to do with you. Okay? Everything has to do with you. Everything is connected to you, energetically, electronically, magnetically, sonically, you know? So, getting communication with that will give you communications to everything through its body and ecosystems. So, been watching you for several months. Love the visuals and explanations and conversations. Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. It's great to have the, the relevance of that, the community and the love and the unconditional of everything that's going on right now through its solar surface, its atmospheres, and everything through its connection of its matrix systems. So it's great to hear information like that, just brings the love to its continuous force of the unconditional love. So thanks again. I appreciate it. But it's interesting how people, the unknown, they're on the sidelines. But it's also good too, because they're getting that information too, right? And sometimes people are not aware of what's happening. So it's good to know that I give them this information so they can balance themselves out through the body systems. And I try my best to, explain everything through easier formats. So you can get, the northern, southern, eastern, western winds of everything that's going on. Yeah, it's the energy. Yeah, it's the energetic waving patterns. It's communication, electronic interference, and that energy is high rising your body systems every time you come on here. Right? It's energetic love vibes is what it is, right? Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah. It's great to know we have a higher community and it's going to get stronger and stronger every day, right? So please feel free to subscribe, like, and share as I keep you informed of what's going on through your body systems and everything through its connection and all its volumes of its matrix systems. So, yeah. Everything is truth I give you through its information. So, and that's what makes it more powerful, because we're programming our systems through the truth and knowledge of its intelligence. And that's what we want to do, is we want to uprise our systems and bring ourselves forward through its connection of its vibration. Right? So please feel free to communicate back and tell everybody else, more people that resonate on my channel, the more information that they get. Like I said, especially now, because we're going through so many different activations, and everybody has to understand their body system is connected, okay, through frequencies, and understanding everything that goes in your system is from space continuum. So it's very important to know that your words are powerful just as much as the energy is powerful. This understanding really is the energy. You master energy and vibration, you understand its intelligence. Okay? So, but does everybody have any more questions they want to ask before I tap out? Anything important they want to know about their body systems, anything through their meditations, chakra formations, anything through life? It's not just about understanding you. It's understanding everything around you and how it works. Okay? because your words affect its community. If you're having a bad day, everything around you is going to be a bad day. And the reason why I say that is because once you're connected through your energy fields, but you don't know it, the matrix is communicating with you, but you're not awake. Okay? It still affects the atmosphere of its community. You put those positive words in there, you're going to see a big transition, okay, of a change. And that's going to change everything through its atmosphere of its community and its humanity. So try to put those thought processes in your head on a day-to-day basis. Try to watch my videos. Try to understand it. Like really, really try to absorb what's going on with its information. What is he talking about? What does this have to do with us? You know, that's what I mean. You guys are always going to have questions, ladies, always. And that's the greatest thing. Because truth be known, I'm giving you everything that you need to know so you can upwind your cycles through all divisions of its higher force, through its light force, so you can connect through its community, of its conversations, have better relationships, you know? But have better communication with yourself. That's the biggest thing. That's why people have problems with themselves. They don't understand their communication levels, right? That's why a lot of people are quiet. You're quiet, that's fine. That's understandable. You're quiet because you are quiet, right? That's you, okay? That's the real you, okay? But you want to be more, right? And if you don't voice your opinion, because everybody has a voice, it's very important to know that everybody has a voice. And once you know how to use your voice, you can connect through its community, okay? Wow, the energy just went right into me right now. That's what I mean. It's just the love and resonance through the channel, my channel, is extremely powerful, right? Because I can mental phrase everything through the angelic realms. You know, I can talk through its wind force. I can talk through cloud formations, electronic interference, portals, dimensions, sets, point centers, everything. But it's connection, energy, waving patterns. Okay, hold on one sec. Give you guys yourself a breather. Okay, so time consuming right now. It's been an hour and 3 minutes. There's so much love in this room, but it's amazing force. And like I said, once you know how to connect with your energy force, you can connect with your body and ecosystems. So that's what I'm saying, how I can delegate so much information, because sometimes I do an hour, sometimes I do 2, sometimes I do 3 hours, right? Now, a lot of people have to understand how to use the mind and the brain frequencies so you can get that balance, because everybody has so much information they can only delegate on a day-to-day basis. But my information is so powerful. I'm so connected in so many different activation codes, so many different anomalies, so many different galaxy systems of planets, intelligent solar systems through vibration of activating systems, through the energetic systems. So that's why I can give all this information out, okay? It's mastering vibration of its intelligence. And that's how I get out with these illustrations and diagrams, because it's very important that everybody understands what's going on with their body systems, how now everything formulates through the ecosystems. So, yeah, exactly. Everything through its voice is expression of its soul. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. They are real paradigms. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But once you're in the harmonic system, everything changes through its brainwaving patterns. This is where you get into telekinesis, okay? Now, I do have a voicing grid. I am in a human vessel, okay? But when you're in the matrix systems, it's a totally different reverberation of a voicing grid, okay? It's communication airwaves of communication lines of radio signals through the harmonic systems, okay? So we talk through mind telepathy and telekinesis. And that's how powerful the mind and brain is. And that's why I'm giving this information out and showing you how you can basically change the mind braving system, okay, to its balance of its system. And that's how you communicate on all waving signals through radio signals, through the body and its ecosystem. So it's understanding yourself, mastering yourself. And again, I have to say this over and over because this is the only way you guys are going to be able to move forward. Now, you have an inner out of a child. You grow up, you become an adult. You forget who you are. To meditate, to get answers, is to heal the inner and outer of you. Okay? Back phrase, go into a gene sequence, okay, through the meditation of its methods. Use your voicing grids. Go back into its past reference. Now remember, your words are very powerful. So when you're going through these meditation methods, make sure you use your protection grids, okay? There's a lot of videos that you missed. Try to watch them. It's very important. It's all about balancing, okay, through communication of healing. Now, this is how you heal to bring yourself forward. So basically, you're in this dream sequence and you're talking with your inner and outer of a child, which is you. You're talking to a former self of you when you were younger. You heal that child within your soul recognition. Is getting powerful. Okay? Whoa, the energy again. See? That's what I'm talking about. I'm going through its inner and outer because I've mastered the yin and the yang. Okay? It's the synchronizing soul. It's going to the soul of its heart condition of its soul. Okay? And that's how you get the truth. And that's how you go beyond its system. And that's how you get the answers to everything that you want to bring yourself forward through its focus awareness. Okay? But you have to master the inner and outer of your child. You have to heal your outer self. Okay? The inner and outer self of yourself before you can move forward. So you're communicating with your former self as a child. Once you know how to do that through its activation of its codes and its frequencies, then you can move forward with its soul recognition. Okay? And that's how you retain your balance. Powerful stuff. You can do it through your meditation. Okay? You can do it through your meditation. So, I've been waking up every 45 minutes at night for the last week and a half. Can't seem to get a good night's sleep. Anna, how you doing? Well, Ash, the reason why you're not sleeping right now is because you're going through divisional lines of frequency levels. You're communicating on too many levels. Okay, so you got to bring back, I'm going to bring back down your balance, change your vibration frequencies, up when your cycles, change the oxygen levels because you're a little bit high through its vibration of stress. That's going to balance your equilibrium through its balance and its rotation of its cycles. So your communication energy waving patterns are changing right now. And I'm changing the circuitry of its receptors through the mind-brain system. So, Ash, you should be feeling a little bit more balanced now. So I just gave more focus to your soul's recognition, and you should be able to sleep a little bit more peacefully through your balance of its vibration. So, and that's what I mean is getting connected through the soul. Because once you connect through the soul, you can connect to anybody's soul through DNA structure, right? That's what I'm talking about. It's communicating with other people and understanding their soul's recognition. And that's how you heal. Okay? That's what I'm saying. You can heal through the inner and outer child. I can do it for you instantly if you want me to. That's what it is with healing. But you have to understand doing these things for yourself is expanding and opening the mind frequencies of your brain. And it's very important you guys understand that because that's what meditation is. That's what meditation is. Okay? It's the answers to everything. You are the creator of your own system. You are the creator of your own life. Okay? Through its lights formation. Okay? Everybody's life formation. It's just sometimes you just forget, you know? So I'm just upwinding your cycles and turning on those light bulbs. That's all I'm doing. I'm giving back your balance through its meditation. So. I'm flipping letters or words in sentences. Why is that? Okay, you're going through a chronological level right now through its line divisions, E. That's why you're flipping letters back and forth. So your brainwaving system is on a communication different level. Okay? So it's understanding how to get everything in balance through its letters and words. So your communication levels are changing. Okay? So that's what it is, because the negative always wants to come back in. It's with you every day, but it's understand how to get that balance and how to take those positive feeds and take away the negative feeds, right? So, cultures. Are you talking about everything through its reference of diversity of people? I find it easier if you're more explanatory with me, be a little bit more informative, more specific with your questions, because I'm in an analytical computer of its matrix system. So I can answer any question. I just need a little bit more information about cultures. What do you mean by cultures? And that's what I mean by having high intelligence of knowledge, okay? Because you have to be specific with your questions. And I say that again and again with my fans and anybody that resonates on my channel. It's very important that you give me this information through specific descriptions of what you want me to answer through your questions. So. Yeah, light bulbs are coming on and all right. It's so incredibly enriching and fulfilling beyond words. You know, it's very important too. I want to bring this to everybody's attention too. After me healing you and you're going through your transition of your meditations methods, if you can send testimonies, that's great, and put it on my profile, that'd be great. Because I also like to know through your illumination of what's going on through your behavioral systems. So please let me know and put your information on my profile, telling me all your, testimonies and how you felt, how you feel, your upgrading systems. It's very important that it's on my profile, okay? Because proof is everything, okay? And that's what we want. We want to heal the vibration through its balance so that humanity can feel safe and warm and comfortable and peace, right? Because that's what we want to do, is bring back peace through its balance of its vibration through their harmonic systems. So it's very important that you guys send testimonies, okay? Because I've healed a lot of people. And I appreciate it if you just put it on my profile so everybody else can see it, right? So, because that's what we want, once you start healing, eventually you're going to be able to heal yourself. Okay? But it's understanding your chakra formations. It's understanding yourself. It's understanding inner and outer child. This is basic stuff. Like, these are in my videos. But getting winds of what's going on through its connection of its solar surface, its atmospheres, anything through its sign winding surfaces of its cycles, anything through its connection of its oscillation wind cycles, you're getting full wind cycles through everything through its connection of its energies. So I know I'm in a high wind force right now because I'm always in space and I'm always in traveling. And that's why I go through the northern, western, southern, eastern hemispheres of its stratospheres and its hemispheres. But every condensed of its atmosphere is oxygen on different levels of its continuous force. I'm not going to get into that because it collaborates everything through its energy fields. And it's understanding communication, how everything is balanced through space, how everything is balanced through the matrix. Because everybody is connected through the matrix. They just don't know it. Because the matrix is everything to its humanity. I've said that before too. I want to bring that to everybody's attention because it's very important that the matrix is everything through its vibration. Okay? And again, it's extremely, extremely real. And that's why I give you these illustrations and diagrams, because I'm working. Okay, I'm putting things together. It's work for me. Okay, and understanding energy, understanding information, understanding your data, understanding your inputs, understanding your outputs, understanding your energy fields, understanding your energy cycles, understanding your vibration, understanding the harmonic system, understanding planets, intelligence, and solar systems. That's how you connect through its force of its recognition. And you come up with these, right? This is what you come up with. This is energy of information through intelligence, okay? So anyway, I backphrased and everything through what that is all about, so everybody can watch my video back. I'm not going to go over that again because I got to move myself forward. Because everything through its system is connecting on high rising so many vibrations. So it's very important that the information is given to you on a day-to-day basis, right? So yeah, nature colors and brighter. Anything through its brighter, anything through its colors, anything through its communication and vibration harmonic system, you're getting connected through the matrix. So it has been said that we consume feeds our bodies, including cultures within. Will you speak to clarity those connections? It's said that we consume feeds our bodies, including no cultures. Everything through culture is diversity, okay? Everything through its connection is meditation. There's need to be more people meditating so they can get their balance or frequency levels through its humanity. It's understanding your vibration, it's understanding your energy, it's understanding everything through its intelligence, okay? That's how we get our balance, through its vibration, okay? Yeah, yeah, it's a really good illustration, Ash. It shows you a lot. And, you know, it shows you what's going on, you know, and what I do every day in the matrix system. And like I said, you know, it's work related. It's not, it's because the only one that understands everything. And once you understand its connection and everything through its understanding, once you understand its mastery of its energies, okay, is information. Your vibrations in your body system is intelligence, okay? That's how everything is connected through its nature and its ground formations, its atmospheres, cloud formations, space, planets, intelligence, solar systems, star systems, the galactic solar sun planet star systems, the galactic moon star systems. These are vibrations of intelligence. It's understanding how to communicate with its vibration. Okay? So once you master everything through its solar surface and its connection through its matrix and its grids and its energy systems, then you know exactly what I'm talking about through its information. So it's complicated, I know, but that's why you got to watch back. But my channel resides around so much love and connection, okay? And it's great to know that everybody feels that. If you're feeling the energy, that is amazing, okay? Now it's to understand the vibration of your body system is intelligence. Then you can communicate with everything around you, because everything around you is the matrix, okay? And like I said before, through the energetic source, through its electricity source, through its energy cycle source, everything through its power source and its connection of its magnesium force system is connection wires through its electrical systems. So basically what I'm saying is that when you feel the energy, you should be able to see the energy. If you see the energy, you're upgrading your systems through mastery of its information through intelligence. Okay? That's what I'm saying, is that I see the vibrations. I see my energy fields. I see wall graphing systems, electronic interference. I see the ground formations that circularly rotates through its atoms. Okay?
because everything is created through a realm. Okay. And once you understand your vibrations, you understand how to go through its higher vibrations, through its frequency levels of its harmonic systems. Because everybody connects through vibration. Okay. So once you master energy, you master everything through its matrix. And that's how you're energetically inclined to know these things, right? So I say again and again, it's extremely hard to understand what energy is, okay? You have energy that goes into your system, but you have to understand its information of its intelligence, okay? That's the only way you can uprise your systems, okay? But the basic understanding is to get the knowing and how to heal yourself as the inner and outer child. So let's start off with that, okay? Then you can work on your chakra formations and master its ground formations, because there's 7 divisional lines, okay? Some people have 3 in their body, some people have 5, some people have 7, okay? Some people have 12. It's not too many people have 12. It's high divisional levels through the solar surface and 5 connection through its galactic surface. But I'm beyond its systems right now. So I have, my chakra formations are now a dimensional set of a shaped center that's connected through its crystal, okay, of its diamond center, okay? So unlimited chakra formation right now through a body center of a dimensional set of a dimensional sighting. And what that means is I have all communication line signals of energetic systems through the body and ecosystem, and connection energy waving patterns of its DNA structures through the human vessels, and all connections of its electrical systems. And all those energy systems are connected through pyramids, and everything through its line formation of its third eye and its connection energy waving patterns, which is a communication signal. Okay? So, because I started off, well, actually, no, I ended up with 600 chakra formations. Now, an average person can only, well, the highest you can consume is 114, I'm pretty sure. But when you go beyond its systems and you're mastering the energy of information, you're high-rising everything through its harmonic systems, okay? So you're communicating at all levels. That's how I can communicate with light fixtures. That's how I can talk back to light fixtures. That's how I can talk to ground formations. Everything through its walking surface, everything through its ground walking surface, everything through its connection of its energy waving system of its cloud formations and its electronic interference, okay? Once you understand your energy fields through your energy cycles, through the systematic system of the body and ecosystems, you can connect on all energetic waving patterns through electronic interference. But it's understanding how you use the perception and colorations to get into the matrix. So, I know it's a lot of information, but it just keeps going and going and going. It's like a cycle that just never stops. It's been an hour and a half already, right? So, but like I said, I love giving this information out to everybody. Colors I've been seeing lately are hard to explain, but it's like the colors are lit from within and are fluffy, so beautiful, can't find the words I need to explain. Okay, this is great. This is what I'm talking about. So you're looking at yourself, you got to understand information, and this is how it starts. The colors I've been seeing lately are hard to explain. Okay, what are the colors? What are the shapes? Okay, do you understand its vibration? Do you understand its communication? Are they different colors? Are they all one color? That's what I mean by being specific through its definition of its descriptions, okay? And that's how you formulate through the mind and brain frequencies. It's all about understanding how to get those high frequency levels through its continuous force of its life force, okay? So those colors that you're seeing, Ash, are they different colorations? Are they one coloration? Are they in a different vibration of its balance through their harmonic systems, okay? Is it traveling? Is it rolling? Is it spinning? Right? Blues and purples, especially. Okay, so you're seeing colors, blues and purples. Okay. So you got to understand, what does blue represent and what does purple represent? Okay. That's getting connected with your energy fields. That's getting connected with its star systems. Okay. So like I said, if you're seeing colors, you're seeing the matrix. It's just an explanatory of understanding everything through its shapes. Okay? Because everything line formates through its activation of emotional signals, through its radio signal. Okay? So they're behind something as it moves from that area. What are they behind? Is it a black surface of its solar energy of its space surface? Or is it moving side to side? Is it moving up and down? Is it going through his atmospheres, hemispheres, atmospheres? Is it sidewinding divisional levels of communication, of lights? Are you seeing matrix grid signs, all colorations? Are they line dividing, split dividing? Are they grid surfacing? I know it's hard to explain this, but I'll get into it. But I'm just trying to help out Ash here. She wants to know exactly what's going on. So I'm trying to help you out, but you got to help yourself. And that's how you get your intelligence and knowledge. I want to bring up your mind and brain frequencies to a level of your balance so you can understand what's going on through its information of its energy, of its intelligence. Like yesterday, I see it trailing behind a caterpillar. There you go. You're getting into more of its definition. Once you understand its definition, now you're bringing a story to its activation of its movement and its life. Okay? Purple, blue behind it as it moved. Okay. So, what is a caterpillar? Caterpillar's nature, right? So you're communicating with the pattern, okay, of a caterpillar through the matrix system. That's all it is. That's all it is. And that's what I mean by understanding of what's going on through its communication of its vibration. Okay? But that's exactly what it is. See? If you're specific with your details and your descriptions, you can analyze everything through the mind and the brain waving systems. And that's how you use your controlling mechanisms, okay? And that's how you get connection energy power through its power systems, okay? So that's what everybody needs to work on and understand, that the mind and the brain is everything to its open frequencies. It's going beyond its visual of its systems. Understanding the DNA structure, you know? It's a caterpillar, okay? It's blue and it's purple. It's communicating with you. Nature is communicating with you through a caterpillar, through the matrix system. That's what it is, Ash. Okay? That's what it is. Yeah. So now you know. So next time you can work on that, okay, and uplift your system through the brainwaving system of the matrix system. Okay? The matrix is always trying to communicate with you. It's understanding the communication of its vibration, of its energy, of its information to its intelligence. Because everything in its atmosphere is intelligence through its vibration. You just have to understand what dimension it's in. Okay? That's how you get partnership. So, hopefully that helps. So anything through a grid format, when I say grid skids or anything through sky grids or anything like that, those are different line divisions of sky formats. Okay, so you're going through two, like I said, the cloud formation, there's not too many clouds right now. It's sign-winning its divisional levels. And like I see, everything is black. I don't see blue, I see black, okay? Once you're connected through its matrix, then you understand what I'm talking about through its shapes and the line formations. So anyway, it's on different levels, okay, through communication of dimensional sets through its point center. So each cloud formation is an angelic realm, okay? It's a safe haven for archangels and angels, okay? Through the river of lights, because everything is through its illumination of its gates, okay? That's angelic realms. So, but it's just understanding everything through its dimensions, because everything has a location. Everything has a location. I have a location. You have a location. Everybody resides on a different location, right? It's understanding where, and that's how you communicate, through its vibration. Because everything is a graphing signal through a geometric signal. It's a road graphing signal, okay? It's connected through string theory, and it becomes a location grid. So anything through its grid surface is trying to connect with you through its vibration of its solar surface, through its matrix and its coloration surface, okay? Because everything is electronic interference. Once you get balanced with your body systems and your energy fields of its information of intelligence, you can communicate with anything of its vibration through its location. So I just want to give you a little bit more of what goes on when you go into the atmospheres and stuff like that. The galactic system, the energy core, how everything is provided through vibration, through the magnesium polarized, energetic, electronic highway, and how everything is activated through movements. And that's where you use the visuals of its activation through its telekinesis, of its hand formations, because everything is communication lines through the hands, right? So but I see that everybody's working through progress, and it's great to see new viewers. You know, it's great to give you back that information that you need. It's very important that everybody understands. The more you understand yourself, and the more you understand space and how everything works through communication. So that was a lot, eh? That's a lot of information. It's just nonstop. I'm like a cycle divisional level of a energetic waving motor that just doesn't want to quit. It's like an energized bunny, you know, it just hops around, boom, 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 keeps going around in cycles, right? That's what I mean. That's what I mean by continuous force. It just keeps going and going and going and going. It doesn't stop, right? And that's how you get energetically inclined with your body systems, because your mind and your brain waving systems is balanced every day through its information. And that's how I can go 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, right? I had some coffee already. I'm pretty good. Interesting, when I listen to music, my hands or body wants to move. Something cannot control. I don't dance, but feel like I am classic ballerina, jumping and rotating. That's interesting. You're listening to music through the audio perception, so you're connecting through its energy waving patterns. That's good. You're getting connected with your energy cycles. Anything you can't control is not understanding your vibration through communication. And your body system is rotating through a solar surface, so a plasmazine force system. Anything through jumping or rotating is vortexing or time jumping or time leaping. So those are the three basic ones that you're doing, E. Okay. You'll be more informative once you understand your energy systems and your energy cycles through your energy fields. Then you understand plasmazine force systems and how they work, how you go through activation codes, and how you can go through time jump, time leap, vortex, paradigm shift, polar shift, magnetic polar shift. Powerful stuff. There's a lot going on through its dimensions, through its vibrations of its harmonic systems. So, and it's extremely real and it's very active. So, but does anybody else have any more questions they want to ask, or? Anything related to the body systems, anything related to this video? Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Ash. Go with the flow with everything. Yeah. See, the one thing that you have to understand that nature is provided through circulation and rotation. It has to, okay? Because it doesn't live on a feeding source of vibrations, okay? It lives on an energetic source of a soul through its vibration, okay? It's hard to explain, but everything has a soul. It's just energetic through its atom. Everything is on a connection energy wire through its cycles. And that's why it's on a different vibration through a dimension of its location. Now, if nature stopped growing, plants stopped growing, grass stopped growing, what would happen? You would lose communication vibes, right? And vibrations, right? Humans would not be able to connect with each other or conversations. Because you have to understand how important it is to have nature, how to have water, how to have air, how to have fire, the four elements, and to have earth, you know, it's gravitation. So, okay, take it easy. It's good seeing you again. But, you know, I'm going to let everybody go. There's things I need to do, but it's very important that you understand what's going on through its information, of its energetic systems, everything through its magnesium, magnetic force systems, everything through its connection energy wires. Make sure you watch my videos. It's very important. And, you know, try to find your balance through its equilibrium of its meditations. So, everybody have a great day. Adios. Bye for now.